What is up, guys? Welcome to episode 123. Today, we got all of our crew with us here today. Okay, guys, here we are, episode 122. We are so excited for today. We got our crew here with us. Yes. And we are excited to play a very fun game. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's called the Whisper Challenge. So the way the game is played, you have headphones playing a full blast. The people that are participating get to pick what song they're playing, and we'll let you know what song they're listening to. And we have to say a phrase or a word or a name while they have headphones and music's playing full blast, and they have to try to guess what the word is in 1 minute. They have 1 minute to do so.
We changed the rules. You can edit.
I can't hear a thing you're saying. I'm listening to driver's license.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Peeling the potatoes.
Up and down.
Peeling the potatoes.
Peeling the potatoes.
Ooh, wow.
Oh!
3, 2, 1, go. iPhone.
Wait. Say it again.
iPhone.
iFruit?
iPhone.
Come on, bro. iFruit.
Say it again.
iPhone.
iPhone?
Yep.
Hey!
Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Oh my gosh! Dang.
Fortnite sucks.
What?
Fortnite sucks.
Fortnite sucks.
Dang!
Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1.
EA Sports, it's in the game. EA Sports,
EA Sports.
it's in the game.
It's in the game.
That got it! What's the song?
See, there's never much love when we go OT.
Alright.
3,
That's
2,
what I mean.
1, go.
Infinity and beyond.
Okay, do it again.
To infinity.
Sure. Hang on. Do it again.
To infinity.
Jewelry fitting.
To
Troy,
infinity.
you read.
To infinity
10 seconds.
Oh my gosh, what the heck? Go keep moving on from that part.
and beyond.
And Beyonce. And beyond. To infinity and beyond.
Yay!
You got 3 seconds left.
Awesome. Alright guys, hey, we are back. Week 4, actually finishing our series, More Than a Conqueror. We are closing out this series today. Super excited for today's discussion.
This entire series, we've been talking about how we are more than conquerors, and we've talked about a couple different ways we can live that out in our day-to-day life. Last week, we talked about how conquerors shine. We need to let our light shine before others so that they may see our good deeds and glorify our Father in heaven. This week, I want to approach this again from kind of a different angle. And one of the things that I love that Pastor Russ touched on at Culture Night, if you were there, was how this should change the way we walk through our life, kind of the way, like our posture and approach to life. So we're going to get into a little bit more of that today. So I want to talk about a guy named Joshua. So a little bit of backstory on Joshua. Joshua was the guy that took over leading the Israelites in the Old Testament right after Moses died. So if you read the book of Exodus, the Israelites, God's chosen people, his nation, he led them out of captivity in Egypt and into a whole cavalcade of things. I don't know if that's a word, but like a whole journey through the entire book of Exodus. And Moses was the guy that was leading them. Moses is the guy that led them through the Red Sea. If you've heard that story before, where I got part of the Red Sea and led them through so many things. So Moses dies at the end of his life, and now Joshua takes over. So he had some gigantic shoes to fill. And I mean, just from that, we can think about like maybe how intimidated he would have felt. how when you're put in a leadership position over a lot of people, how that could make you come face to face with every inadequacy you may feel like you have. So many things. So I'm really interested what God told Joshua during this phase of his life, because you and I are not leading a giant nation, thousands of years ago, but I'm sure that we're very familiar with the feelings that he would have felt. We encounter things in our everyday life that make us feel intimidated, that make us feel nervous, scared, fearful, insecure, all these things. So I'm interested to hear what God told Joshua. So in Joshua 1:9, this is God talking. He's basically laying out, you're going to be the person that is going to lead the Israelite people from now on. And he says in verse 9 of Joshua chapter 1, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go.
Oh, easy. Okay, sorry.
Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh.
We the move?
Sure. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie.
With?
It's gonna be so hard.
Winnie.
We?
Winnie.
Wait?
Winnie.
Waiting.
Winnie.
Waiting?
Winnie.
Waiting.
Winnie the Pooh.
Slow it down a little bit.
Okay. Winnie.
15 seconds.
What?
Wheaties.
Wheaties, yeah.
10 seconds.
All right.
Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
But basically, he's reminding them of a promise that he's already given Israelite people in this moment. He says, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For I'm going to be with you wherever you go. So I think there's no better passage of scripture to end our More Than a Conqueror series on than this one right here. And I know this is maybe something, if you've been around church for a while, you've heard these, be strong, be courageous, don't be discouraged, God's with you all the time, whatever. We've heard these things a bunch of times. But I think it's so important for us to be reminded constantly, some of us every day, I know that's me sometimes, that God walks with me wherever I go. And that should change the way I walk into situations. And I want to be really practical. You guys are starting to be at the age where you're going to start doing more things on your own, maybe without, a parent or grandparent or whatever, whoever your grown-up is, around. And that can be nerve-wracking, going into a new environment by yourself. Some of you 6th graders just moved up into middle school, and that initial first day can be really intimidating. The first day of school, the first time, now you've got to mess with a locker. I don't know, whatever it is. Those simple things that make us really like, oh my gosh, get a little nervous, get a little anxious, like, oh my goodness, whatever.
Right.
I think that even in those moments where we kind of think like those aren't spiritual moments, this scripture still applies. Be strong, be courageous, walk into the school like God's with you. Mm-hmm. How would you walk around? I don't know if you guys know UFC fighting, because I follow that a little bit, but Conor McGregor's like one of the best, right? He's really popular. Like, how would you walk into like a sketchy neighborhood if Conor McGregor was with you, right? You'd be like, I ain't afraid of nobody. This is Conor McGregor. He's gonna protect me. He's with me. I'm not afraid. Well, that's a silly example. The same is true if we could walk everywhere knowing that God is with me wherever I go. He is for me. He's my defender. He is my provider. Would that change the way we approach those situations? So the entire point today, to sum up, the entire point is walk like a conqueror. Walk like a conqueror. Step into those unknown, a little bit intimidating environments like you're a conqueror, because that's who you are.
You can't even tell him.
I can't tell what we need.
I would know.
Ready?
All right. Ready?
I thought you were saying.
All right.
Time.
Yeah, I come here. All right, go.
Guacamole.
Waterboarding.
Guacamole. Guacamole.
Walk among us.
Guacamole.
Guacamole.
Yes, sir.
No.
Guacamole.
Guacamole.
3, go.
Flaming hot Cheetos. Flaming.
Phoenix a bird?
Flaming hot Cheetos.
Fly to my mom's house?
Flaming hot Cheetos.
Freezing rain.
Flaming
5 seconds.
hot Cheetos.
3, 2, 1. It's over. Come on, bro.
You're done.
I wrote these.
You don't know this song? You don't know this song? Okay, never mind. 3, 2, 1, go.
Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda. Starburst. Starfruit. Panda. Kung Fu. Starfruit. Panda. Cough drop. Kung Fu Panda. Starfruit candy. Kung Fu Panda.
2, 1.
Starfruit.
It's over. It's over. Holy crap.
No starfruit.
What was it?
Oh,
Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
LeBron James.
Are you saying something?
LeBron James. LeBron James.
Surprise games?
LeBron James.
The blondes.
Not
Wait.
even close. LeBron James.
The prize champs.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Hey! Go.
I'm Batman.
Huh?
I'm Batman.
I'm a paper. Say it again.
I'm Batman.
I don't know, bro. Restart. Keep going again. Mouthier. Use your lips.
I'm
Don't chew on the words. Huh?
I gotta pee?
I'm Batman.
I'm right.
I'm Batman.
I don't know.
I'm Batman.
Batman.
Yes.
It is.
Hey! There you go. All right, one more.
Bro, don't ever try to shake my hand.
All right.
Let's make him want to freestyle.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go.
Some real Vine energy in this song.
Okay. All right.
We'll start 3, 2, 1, go.
Making money on the moon.
Money, 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 money.
Making money on the moon.
Money, money on the money.
Making money on the moon.
You like
Making money on the moon.
Make money on the poo.
Making money on the moon.
Making money on the poo.
I think, in new phases of life, we're about to be approaching the school year. It's already crazy. And you're going to find yourself in new circles. You're going to find yourself creating new friends. You're going to be in new environments. And it'll be really sometimes scary to walk into these environments, hearing the way people talk rather than what you learn at church, what your parents have taught you. And you start to form your own ideas, and you start to, walk out things on your own. And the level of influence that you have as a conqueror can change in the areas that you walk in. And so it can be so easy for us to go into an environment and easily just blend in, and kind of goes back into what we talked about last week, that how we shine in every area that we're in. But it can be so easy to walk into these environments and get discouraged and to be afraid to even talk about your faith. And you can completely lose your focus. You can completely lose the fact that hey, what God is saying in the scripture is to be strong and be courageous, and know that wherever I find myself, that I can have the confidence to walk with God in everywhere that I go. So with that being said, like what Pastor Jesse is saying, in every moment and in every situation you guys are walking in, we want you to walk like a conqueror. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching episode 122. We love you. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Woo!